we're starting this video out at the Near Rally 2021 in Harrisville, New Hampshire. This is my third year going to this rally. It's a great time. It's truly a dual sport rally. It's not it's not really GS friendly unless you're on a 310 or a 650. And in New Hampshire we've had tons of feet of rain of the last month. We're still in a drought, but we've received a ton of rain. And actually looking back for this video earlier when I was editing, I was thinking this is the kind of thing where it's almost like the rally, shouldn't be held at all. And I think maybe in future years, if we get this much rain, I won't be going. Just because, and I know the organizers are going to be like, well, screw you. But I mean, when I say here, we're doing damage to these trails by running over it when it's this wet. We're making the ruts larger. And so I'd be a proponent of, kind of coming to a local agreement that we don't do group rides on the trails when there's been this much water. Even the BDR folks, should kind of be aware of the amount of damage we're doing in the low-lying areas. But anyway, I've learned my lesson. Just something to think about for future years. Great time, by the way. Awesome time with my buddies. Unfortunately, this is day one. I arrived Thursday. This is Friday. This is the medium bike hard ride, which is, it's challenging. You should be on a 650 or smaller for this one. Jesse on his T7 got up the hill fine. I got up the hill fine, but it was a struggle. Unfortunately, that video is lost, except for the last portion of Jesse climbing it. But I guess the issue starts around minute 9, if you want to fast forward to the biggest problem, which was the 701 has just 225 miles in the odometer, and I dropped it and it wouldn't restart. But what I will say is that all morning the bike was idling super hard. It also was running pretty rich. It was pulling in a lot of fuel, and the idle was really sputtering idle. And then when I dropped it and restarted it, it started very bad installed, and then I couldn't get it restarted at all. Now, since this happened, we did a full teardown, which you'll see later. We spent about 4 hours going through everything we can on the bike. None of us are 690 701 owners, so although I could have thrown a rock and hit a 701 owner, I should have done that. But a couple people have come forward and said that there's a kind of a fuel evap overflow tube that can get full of gas, and to check that. And so I know exactly where it is. Didn't check it. They said it's most commonly an issue when you fill the tank all the way up and then trailer it to your destination, meaning that you put it out in the hot sun but don't ride it away from the gas station, and the fuel expands. It goes into that line, and then you're not burning it off as it expands, and so you fill that reservoir up, and then it causes the fuel to not flow properly. So yeah, something to consider. And I wish I had known that before I dropped off the dealer. The dealer told me they would get me in. This is great terrain. Get me in on or before August 15th. So I'm crossing my fingers that it's before that. We'll see. But what I can say is that, well, you'll enjoy the rest of the video, I think. It's a great rally. Everyone should go. It's sold out this year in about 8 hours. So again, my negative comments about riding this thing this time of year is that they don't care. They're going to sell it anyway, and I'll go next year. So I'm looking forward to that. Great routes, expertly designed, great guides, great volunteers. So I'm looking forward to hopefully going again next year, and hopefully on this bike, and hopefully it doesn't strain me again. It strained me about a 10-minute walk or so from the trail, which sucked. All right, back to the video. Enjoy.
Oh no, we don't. Hold on. All right, so what's your plan? He said after this section, this is the hardest.
Yeah.
Given your location, you might have to start on these rocks and then cut over, but this is loose anyway.
Well, that's what I've been trying to do, but then I get thrown down into the rocks.
Yeah. Well, take a breather. Don't push yourself.
She's just too big and too heavy for this. Yep.
There he goes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, that sand was fast out there. This is nasty. We're dancing. Oh, there you go, Harry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On a T7.
He's having trouble sliding around.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Fucking hell. Well, we're in the rut now.
Milton?
No.
Could be mud in your side stand switch.
Well, but it's trying to crank though.
That's weird.
The 701 is dead. So you have the video proof of what happened. I started the video off with that. So on the side of the trail, we tried a couple of things. I'll get on my beautiful face here. We tried a couple of things. The thing about the LR is you have 2 fuel tanks, 2 fuel pumps, and 2 fuel filters. So you have availability of your, so you can exclude fuel from the filter as an issue. So I basically went through all the sensors I could see. A tip over sensor is in there, so when we get back to the camp, I'll probably pull the positive battery lead, my ECU reset. But let me let you guys hear it. Well, I guess there was video earlier, but I just want to kill the battery. But so that's in the off position. And then you press this button here. Whoops. It's currently in neutral, as you can see right there. The combustion requirements: fuel, air, spark. Air was good. I checked the connection of the air box. That wasn't unseated, although I know that these things will actually run with the air box off. All those connectors were good. Spark, well, that's probably what it is. But that coil, there's 2 in here, and that coil is up under here, that connector. So again, the fuel tank's got to come off. Someone mentioned, rightfully so, that you can drop these things and flood the charcoal canister. My charcoal canister is on this side. Well, by design, it's on this side. I fell left, so that wouldn't have happened. However, I have my charcoal canister removed. You can see here, this is all, you know, this is all in there. So that's all tucked away and happy. Could be the side stand switch. So what we did was I have the backup method, which is to put it in neutral and pull the clutch. As you can see, it wasn't the side stand switch because it tried to start. It also wasn't the tip over protection because it tried to start. It's got to be something related to the wiring going into the motor. There's a sensor or something that is loose and is not sending the right amount of fuel or something, or spark. So all we can do is get back to the camp, take the front. It's such bullshit because I've had the front tank off 3 times already and it only has 250 miles on it.
No, you're not even into fuel there.
Oh, that feels good. That's the spot.
You must not have much fuel in there.
Maybe the rear tank's empty?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, could it not be high enough?
Give it a second. There wasn't any fuel in the line. Try it again. Let it crank for a second. No.
Yep.